What's up, guys? Happy Hump Day. This is EWS Sports. This is Daniel. I'm Jake. We're doing college football as usual. We're doing the Week 14 recap. And Daniel?
Yeah, we got some breaking news, but first let's go to our impact performers.
Yeah, first we have Derek Carr, the quarterback for Fresno State. He put up 519 passing yards, 6 passing TDs, and he's showing us why he should be in the Heisman contention.
Yeah, another great game for him. Day after day, he's putting up those numbers.
Despite the loss to San Jose State. Speaking of San Jose State, we have another impact performer from them, David Fales, the quarterback. He put up 547 yards, 6 passing TDs, and he also put up a rushing TD from 1 yard out.
Yeah, that was a great game and a great upset.
Yeah, and last we have Jordan Lynch. This guy put up 321 rushing yards. He's just been a rushing machine this year.
To say the least.
Yeah, one of the best offensive players in the nation. And the 321 rushing yards, he broke an FBS record for a quarterback for rushing yards. And that was actually, he broke his record.
Yeah,
So
that's
now,
incredible.
Yeah, he's number 1 and 2. And on top of that, he had a passing touchdown, 3 rushing TDs. And yeah, he just did outstanding.
That was a great game also. Now we have some breaking news for you. As of yesterday, I think, Oregon quarterback Marcus Mariota announces that he will stay his junior year with Oregon. And he was projected to go top 5 in the NFL draft, so that's huge, and I'm happy with his decision.
Yeah, he's going to try to compete for a national championship.
Definitely.
Again. Do you think he'll come close?
It'll be close. We'll see.
Yeah,
we gotta see.
It will.
We gotta finish this year first.
Yeah, that's true.
Next, Everett Golson, who was suspended, is coming back this month for Notre Dame, threatening Tommy Rees's job. So that's good for Notre Dame.
Yeah, he was on a 1-year suspension from football. He was actually unenrolled from Notre Dame, but he enrolled back, I guess.
And
I look to see how we'll do next year.
yeah, we'll see what happens with them.
Yeah, and next I have something to add. USC has hired a new head coach, Steve Sarkisian from Washington.
Yep.
And Ed Orgeron, their interim coach for USC, is not happy, and he was going to be demoted to assistant coach, probably one of the highest paid in the country, and now he's just left USC.
I think it's the right decision. He deserves a head coaching job.
Yeah, we'll see where he ends up.
We got a few games for you now. Jake, what's our first one?
All right, first Penn State was able to upset Wisconsin, crushing their BCS dreams by a score of 31-24.
Yeah, the Wisconsin rushing game wasn't on that game, and I expected them to run all over Penn State.
Yeah, same, especially at Wisconsin.
Yeah.
All right, and next we have San Jose State defeating Fresno State, also crushing their BCS dreams. And that was an offensive shootout. It's like they were playing 11-0.
Yeah, there was no defense.
It was 62-52. There were 1,328 total yards between the two teams in that game. I mean, and 1,066 of those were passing. So, two great quarterbacks competing against each other. But David Fales got the better end of that.
Yeah, Carr had a great game, but barely outdueled by Fales.
Yeah, next, the battle for Los Angeles. UCLA was able to come out on top, even though it was in the Coliseum. They defeated USC 35-14. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Brett Hundley, Miles Jack returned once again.
Yeah.
USC really inconsistent this year. They beat Stanford, but then they lose to UCLA. I don't know how to
We
pick
both
this.
picked USC. It's hard not to if they beat Stanford.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. All right, next, speaking of Stanford, they were able to defeat Notre Dame by a score of 27-20.
Yeah, Stanford, that was expected. I thought that would
Yeah.
happen. Notre Dame's having problems at quarterback.
Yeah, and they clinched a spot in the Pac-12 championship. They'll be playing Arizona State. And next we have Mizzou beating Texas A&M. Mizzou clinched a spot in the SEC championship, and they'll be playing Auburn.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that game.
Yeah.
Same problem, A&M's defense. Manziel
Yeah.
didn't throw an interception, which is good, but he was not very effective.
Yeah, he wasn't. I mean, he was kept under 300 yards. Obviously, the defense has been a problem all year for this team, and I mean, they just need to work on that this offseason. They get a better defense. If Manziel somehow decides to stay, which he probably won't, I mean, they'll be a definite national title contender next year. And next, South Carolina was able to defeat Clemson in a top 10 matchup, 31-17.
I predicted that one.
So did I.
South Carolina. Yeah, we both did.
Yeah, they forced 6 turnovers on Clemson.
Yeah.
Boyd threw a couple picks. I mean, he just didn't look his best.
Yep. And Michigan, Ohio State.
Yeah.
In a great game.
That was a great game. It was 42-41. I mean, Michigan lost it on a failed 2-point conversion. And what was your thought on that?
It was a good call, but I would have ran the ball with Devin Gardner.
Yeah, their rushing was effective all game on that Ohio State defense. And I thought that pass to the end zone, I don't think it was that good of a call by Gardner either, passing it.
In our last game, Auburn, Alabama in the Iron Bowl. A great game, ended in a 108-yard field goal return for a touchdown.
It was a return off of a field goal that was missed by the Alabama's kicker from 57 yards out. And Chris Davis, who hasn't touched the ball all game, was able to return it for a touchdown with a few key blocks from Auburn's special teams.
That was the greatest football game I've ever watched.
Yeah, one of the great finishes ever. Definitely one of the best that I've seen. I don't know about you. But
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I mean, for Nick Saban, I mean, his team played their hearts out in that game, but they just didn't come out on the better end.
That's going to be it for EWS Sports Podcasting.
Yeah, stay tuned for a Week 15 preview. Probably one of the best weeks we've had this year. I mean, they just keep getting better and better.
Yep. Thanks for watching.